What's up, everybody? This
Dan's
is
getting...
Improv is Dead. Tim is talking while I intro. What was that, Tim?
I was just saying Dan was getting in the zone. You were like leaning back. You had your eyes closed. You're like, here we go.
I was running through what I was going to say because you always get mad at me at how I intro the show. So
I don't get mad. I just think that there should be a structure that we follow.
Here's what I was going to say before Tim started talking.
Sorry.
Welcome to Improv is Dead. I'm Dan White here, as always, with my co-host, Tim Lyons. Tim, what's up, buddy? How's that for a perfect intro?
That was actually phenomenal.
Right?
I think if you did it that way every time, it would be great, but I don't know if you can. I can
only do it when the pressure of, executing it.
It's the game time. It's that game time decision. I'm doing great, Dan. It feels good to be back.
It's great to see you and Robin. I see Robin in the background.
Robin is back there in her bed today. Nice. Sometimes she gets up on the bed and she zonks out. Who's that, Wally?
I got Wally back here.
Wally is looking at a ghost in a corner.
He's just enjoying the warm ground right now.
Good gracious. Yeah. Something that we're going to start doing, that I want to start doing, that I'm going to do right now, is give a shout-out to our new January patrons, our improv perverts, and some certified sickos from the Patreon that we have. If you're interested in becoming a patron, Jesus, Dan. If you're interested in becoming a patron, you go to patreon.com/improvisdead. You sign up there. I know we do a thing before the show, but just, again, you become an improv pervert, you get a bonus episode, you get access to our Discord. We're hanging out in there. We're chit-chatting. We're giving each other hot recs.
Truly, the Patreon is what lets us make the show, guys. I hate to grovel, but the reality is we put so much time into the show that I have gotten fine with groveling. If you enjoy the show, we put a lot of time into it. It's a huge stress every week to get the thing out there. So maybe join the Patreon and help us out. I don't care. I'm not above it.
Jeez.
That's
What, Trent? What were you going to say?
I was going to say that, Dan, that wasn't groveling. If you want groveling, you got to grovel like MacGruber grovels. That's groveling.
Yeah, you got to get down there. But real quick, let me just shout out Joey DeFabio.
Oh, yeah,
Joey.
Joey.
Love Joey.
Joey, phenomenal. Aaron Chapman, JPC from the very popular podcast Hey Riddle is now an improv pervert.
JPC, that's so nice of you, man.
Great improv guest, too. We love having him on. James Quinn, Jesse Shepard, and Jesse Abraman. Those are our new January patrons. Thank you so much for becoming an improv pervert.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody.
It truly allows us to make the show. Yeah. Trent's going to get $5 for doing the show today because you guys joined. So
thank you.
Dan, let's introduce our guests and then get into some combo.
Yeah, well, we're kicking off February. This is going to be another Improv is Dead month of love. We have Trent Dozier and Nia Demilio.
Wow.
Nailed it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So here's the deal. I'm friends with Trent and Nia, but I just realized as I was saying it, I don't often say both of your last names. So I was like, I hope that I nail these last names. You're known purely as Trent and Nia in my world. So that's correct pronunciation across the board.
It was great.
Across the board.
All right.
Yeah.
Beautiful. That sounded great.
It's so great to see y'all. Fresh in last time you were on, you had just moved to LA. Now you've kind of gotten your bearings, I think, a little bit, correct?
You've got that LA glow now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Well, Trent, you're actually paler than I thought you'd be.
Well, I have to stay inside because of the sun, and I'm a pasty boy,
sense,
so.
Trent's got his ring light reflection in his glasses, so LA has immediately changed him.
Brutal.
Well, here's the thing. This corner of our the way our apartment is laid out is very weird because there's no light fixtures anywhere, pretty much. So we're all like everything.
I have the exact same problem, and I also get ring light reflections in my glasses when I wear them because there's no overhead lighting, and it's the only way to not look terrible.
Yeah.
You look great.
Thank you.
You do. And Nia, you do too.
Thanks. I'm on the floor of our bedroom.
Do you want to talk about why?
Yeah, we're in a fight. I was like, I'm recording in the office and you're recording on the floor.
I'll say this. Last time we were on the show, we definitely messed up our audio. So I was like, we have to be in separate rooms. So this is not the first time I've recorded something on the floor of our bedroom. I just prefer it to the bed. I don't know. I'm on the floor.
It sounds great. I mean, it sounds very dense.
Yeah.
You know, there's no echo or room tone or anything, so it sounds.
I don't remember any audio issues, so they must not have been egregious enough for us not to invite you back.
Well,
Clearly.
I've had nightmares about it since it happened, so glad to hear you say that.
No. So, Nia, you have COVID, correct?
I do.
You're
I do.
Jesus fucking Christ, Dan! Holy cow!
Let's jump into
Call
it.
a spade, baby. I do have COVID, yes.
So Trent, you killed a guy, right?
Well, this is exciting, though, because, Trent, you just said you tested negative. So you are living
Yeah.
together. What's the plan for the next 5 days?
Well, my body is a temple, and it deflects anything coming at me in any aggressive manner, so I'm the
Trent
perfect-
actually has a theory that he gave it to me.
Well, so we were... Here's the thing.
we did something risky.
Yeah, we did something bad. We have been great the last 2 years, really good about wearing our masks everywhere. We're probably overly cautious about wearing our masks, quite frankly. We're both vaxxed, we're both boosted, and, time came for us to go to Disney World with Nia's family in Florida. And let me tell you...
Oh, man, you got COVID from Captain Hook.
Well, here's the thing.
You got hooked.
We aren't sure because that was 2 full...
It was a while
It was 2
ago.
full weeks ago at this point that we got back. But Nia's brother and sister-in-law did contract COVID while in Disney World. So we are thinking it wouldn't have made sense for Nia to get it 2 weeks later from them. And they live in Oklahoma. They are not near us. Like, we haven't seen them for 2 full weeks. But I was sick in between. So maybe I caught it and gave it to me. I don't know.
That sounds like that's
It's just a theory, but I tested negative, as I said, so I don't know.
Yeah. You had it and then got healthy in time to do this publicly released podcast.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
You got to time it out right.
Yeah. And I got roasted immediately. So
Nia, you feel good though? You sound fine. You sound much better than I did when I recorded my app with COVID. You sound all right?
Yes.
Or you feel all right?
Yeah, I feel okay. This is the first day that I woke up breathing through my nose, if that makes sense. So I've been congested, but I felt like fine. Like I haven't been like on the couch, laid out or anything like that. So this is definitely, I feel like I'm on the other side of it. I think this is, if I had to guess, the 5th or 6th day in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm doing okay.
Great.
Thanks for the concern.
Can I ask you guys this question? You have been together now a while. Were you living together prior to the pandemic, or did you move in together during the pandemic?
We moved in together November 2019.
Okay, so just before, right?
Just before.
Okay.
Damn.
But the majority of our relationship has been during the pandemic.
How has it been knowing that you guys are confined? I feel like, there's a lot less like when you're confined, especially when you live in a city and you tend to be in smaller apartments and stuff. How has it been? I feel like you guys, the vast majority of your relationship has been together. Has it been a smooth transition?
Well, no, it obviously has its ups and downs. I think I feel really lucky that we're in LA now because the weather is so nice. So like I do get to get away from Trent at least once a day, which is necessary.
It is.
But I think we've been doing okay. What do you think, Trent?
No, I agree. I think when it's just the two, like when we were living with her parents or when we were living with my parents as we were transitioning from Chicago to LA, those were probably much more stressful months than when it's just the two of us. The less people in the house, the easier it is to be like finding separation, even when, for all intents and purposes, our apartment is 2 rooms. It's our bedroom and everything else pretty much. So it's a little harder. Our Chicago layout was it was the same square footage, I think, ish, but this is more of like
this is what our apartment
like
in LA
box.
is 1 room.
Yeah.
It's 1 huge room with like no. So we've sort of like made divisions.
You made like partition
in the room. But yeah, it is a really weirdly laid out.
What's the one thing not as a partner, but as a roommate. Okay? So not like you can't like pick out something like, oh, they're not on it.
Yeah, they don't
not that you guys say that, but like not like an on it, not like a partner thing, but as a roommate relationship. What's something the other person does that drives you insane?
Wow.
Trent doesn't have Trent like has a higher tolerance for like how much trash can be in the trash can than I do.
Oh.
Well, I'll
physically,
put it
a physical
Yeah.
higher
I'll put it
tolerance.
that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
And I'm not
Okay.
going to defend myself on that. That's true. Like Nia feels the trash.
You're a college boy.
Yeah. Nia feels the trash should be taken out, I think, a few days before I think the trash should be taken out.
Okay.
So then I
Okay.
take the
Okay.
trash out exclusively.
Oh, that's
Interesting.
a power dynamic.
Interesting.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting because I see both sides of it. I see that, getting the trash out of the house early, especially if there's been some stinky cooking going on, and then that stays in the house. It gets a little stinky. If you make any kind of broccoli, meat that stays in there, that stinks. On the reverse side of it, though, Trent is saving a little more space in the garbage can by packing in as much as you possibly can. I think it all depends on where the garbage can is in proximity to the rest of the space. It sounds like in your space, everything's all in the same room. So maybe Nia is in the right here.
So Tim,
If
Tim,
maybe if you-
pick a side, Tim. Who you going with here? Who's in the wrong?
I gotta go with my boy Trent.
And I have to agree with Tim. I think I'm in the wrong.
Stack it
I'm
high,
in the wrong
baby.
for sure.
No, I get rid of it. I get rid of my trash. I mean, I'm in a place now that has like a nice rolling garbage thing where it like goes inside of a cupboard,
yeah.
which I've never had before, and so I don't even think about the
Fancy.
trash when I don't pull it out. Yeah, but that's not something I installed. It was something that was just in here, but it has
That's
made
nice.
the my trash situation a little bit easier.
Trent, what about you, buddy? What do you got? What does Nia do that just you fucking pop
Wow,
off?
Nia's the perfect partner. I have no complaints.
Nice. Good answer.
No, if I had one complaint about Nia, which I do, and I've shared it with her before, I would not say I'm necessarily a tidy person. And I think in our public spaces, Nia's a lot better about keeping like the public areas clean than I am. Conversely, our room looks like if the Batman villain Two-Face was a person.
Nia!
Wow.
Nia's Two-Face.
Yeah.
I am. I feel like I'm such a stickler about like cleaning the bathroom and like our shared living spaces, but
That
like
is
if I turned this
fascinating
laptop
science.
around
Let me tell you
right
this.
now, it would be
Let me tell you this.
not pretty.
we went to my parents in the Bay Area for Christmas, and then probably 2 weeks later we went to Orlando for Disney World, and
To get COVID.
right, to get COVID, and in between that time, Nia left her suitcase on the floor of our bedroom and just took things she needed from there in between times. But by the time it was time to repack the suitcase, it was already fully empty. She had just left it there. The whole her half of the room is every piece of clothing she's ever owned ever.
I don't pick up my clothes. That's true.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It could be worse.
true.
It could be worse.
I'm Team Trent here. I'm Team Trent here.
It could absolutely be worse.
We're
but,
one
you
and
know.
one. One and one. I each get. Dude, real quickly, I'll say this quick thing and then we'll get into it. Because I bring this up. Kelly had a thing at me this week. I'd love your guys' opinion.
Okay.
I freaked out on Kelly. I was like, your argument is absolutely batshit fucking insane right now. Because we have this like incense, this like stick of wood, this incense in the bathroom that you light it and then it smokes and it makes things smell better. Things that you do in the bathroom.
Arguably.
And she asked me to stop using it so much because she associates the smell with me going to the bathroom. And I said, "You're fucking insane. That's what it's for. That's why, like,
Right.
I was like, why put it in there and then be like, well, now I like think of you going to the bathroom when I smell it." I was
Okay,
like,
Dan, let me ask you a question. You and Kelly, you're married, right?
We are married, yeah.
You have a child together?
We do, yeah.
Kelly needs to absolutely get over that. Come on. Nia and I have both had full conversations with each other when we're actively going to the bathroom, both sides of the coin.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. Like, we do. We are definitely not modest in that way. It was truly a criticism of like, I don't like the fact that it smells now. And I'm like, oh, so you not want me to go to the bath? Like, what? You know.
Well, what does she want?
Maybe she just doesn't. Maybe she just doesn't like the smell of that incense.
I go into we have a library about 2.5 miles away that I will walk to now, and when I have to go, no, just kidding.
Well, does she not want it to smell like the incense, or would she like, Dan? I miss the smell of your poop.
Can we put a She was like, let's do a candle, light a candle now. I don't, because now the incense is a specific smell that she's like, now I.
That one that makes more sense.
I can
understand. She's like, it mixes. She's like, it mixes, and I'm like. What? How?
So the issue is that there's a toxic cloud being created with the incense and your shit smell.
I eat food. My body digests
You're the problem,
and then it
Dan.
expels it in a less than ideal way to her.
I think
you need to change your diet.
Here's my opinion. I can understand how she would get there, but I do think it's her responsibility to figure that out.
Yeah.
And I love my wife more than anything. And 9 times out of 10, I will admit, when we have arguments, like 9 times out of 10, she's right. But this is one that I am like sticking my heels in the ground, and I'm like,
I think
you're wrong. This is
scent is very strong, though, Dan. You know, when I moved back in with my mom, I like to call her my wife.
Yeah.
I went through 6 different types of soaps before she said this soap works for me. Because she has a very specific scent, and I said the same thing. I was like, how does this? I took her to Target and I was like, smell these soaps. Tell me which one I can wear. And she was like, we landed on some like random one that I have never heard of.
God.
And she was like, this doesn't smell bad. And I was like, okay, great. This is the soap I'll use.
Yeah.
And that's the soap I've been using ever since. Not even when I'm living alone. I'm just going to use this.
You always want to smell nice for mommy.
Well, you always want to, I think that's a great place to jump into the improv.
Mommy's
you
boy.
always want to smell nice for mommy.
I think maybe that's our suggestion.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I feel like that's a suggestion. That's
a great suggestion.
Let's go off of that.
Cool.
Let's get into it.
Hi, is all this stuff on sale here? This whatever is in the 80% off thing?
Yeah.
These scents are good?
Yeah, they're
okay.
Did you need help picking one out, or?
I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at this stuff.
No, that's okay.
Yes, I do need. I didn't even know how to ask. I'm like, how do you ask? Are you a scentress, or what's the proper term?
Yeah, I'm a scent smeller. This is actually my first week here, so you're like my first person that I'm gonna be doing this with.
You look very natural. I mean, you were standing here. You were exactly where you needed to be.
Thanks.
I'm going home for a holiday.
Okay.
Not the holidays. I'm just taking a holiday home.
Oh, like holiday in the European sense.
In the sense, yeah, but I'm going home.
Okay.
And I just need something that says I went off on my own and I'm doing fine.
Okay.
I'm not. I didn't go away and I'm not broke and I'm like doing fine. Like I'm doing fine. I just need something that says like I'm okay.
Okay. And you're trying to impress your mom or an old
It is
flame?
my mom and her. No, it's my mom and yes, my ex-girlfriend's gonna be there because she's friends with her.
Okay.
Yeah, and then my sister will also be there, and then my sister's girlfriend's gonna be there.
Wow.
So it's gonna be a lot of women in one place, and I know I'm gonna go in there and I'm just gonna get dunked on a lot. So I need to start strong with my scent.
Okay.
When I come in there.
Okay.
So if there's anything here in it, and I see that there's a lot of 80% off.
Yeah.
Is that
just
like
stick your hand in the bin and kind of give it a toss, like
okay.
Just give it, a little bit of a mix.
And dig.
So just and just really quickly, you don't have a girlfriend.
Currently, I do not have a girlfriend. I'm on several dating apps.
Oh. Okay, which ones?
I'm paying an arm and a leg.
Oh, you pay for them?
I am. Oh, I pay all the premiums. Yeah, I do 3-month subscriptions just to make sure. Even if I meet somebody in the first month, it's like I'd like to make sure I support the arts.
Oh, okay. That's really nice of you.
I'm on Hinge. I'm on Bumble. I'm on Stumble Upon, which is now a dating site. Used to be like a random website generator, and now now you stumble upon
a person.
A girl.
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah.
That's an app, or is it still a website?
Yeah.
Is it still desktop?
It's still a website. It's still a website, yeah. And you have to like.
Someone selected you as their slob of the day.
Oh, nice. Here we go. Let me see. I'm also on slobster.com.
Oh, I've never heard of that one either.
It's nice. Slobster is great because you can put up your most disgusting photos, and people match you based on their most disgusting photos. It's really gross.
Show me one. Show me one of yours,
okay,
not somebody else's.
This is me. I took this while looking down at my phone.
Oh, so you have. Oh, I see. So it's a little bit of a chin.
So I've got about 8 chins
see.
there.
That's funny.
And you can also see there's like some ketchup plates in the background that I didn't clean up. But
Jess K says this makes me wanna puke.
oh, okay, that sounds bad, but that's really good.
Like
giving out your puke for the day is like giving out your rose.
Oh,
on
I
Hinge.
see.
So I will take that puke, and I will send her a big fat fart smell.
Okay.
Big fat fart smells cost $5. They're expensive.
Wow,
so
you
I'm
have to
giving
pay
it back to her pretty hard.
per thing.
Per disgusting thing that you sent. Yeah.
That's. I can see now.
I probably
Arm and a leg,
$5
like you
for a big fat
said.
fart smell. Yeah. Okay, so I sent that. So I just grabbed this sent from the bin here.
Jess K says no thank you.
Oh, I got a no thank you. That's pretty good.
Oh, that's also good.
Jess K has returned your fart.
That's bad.
I don't think I understand the rules.
It sucks because she returns my fart, but she gets the money for it. Ah, shit, she's getting the cash for my fart.
Hey, sweetheart. Come on in. It's so good to see my big boys in from Denver, making his way in the world. Here, let me take.
How we doing?
Let me take your bags. You have your old bedroom ready for you. Hope that's.
Thanks,
okay.
Mom. Yeah, I appreciate it. That's perfect.
Yeah.
That'll make me feel very at home.
Cassie and Samantha are in the living room, and of course you know Jen.
Hi, Jen. How are you?
Hey.
Fine.
Oh, please go ahead, Jen. I didn't mean to cut in.
This is my new boyfriend, Aaron.
Hey.
This is your new boyfriend, Aaron.
Nice to meet you. I'm Aaron. I live locally.
Nice. Oh, that's great.
Aaron plays for the
Great,
Red
great.
Wings.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's a hockey team, professional.
Professional.
Yeah, I'm actually I was a little bit of a fan. Yeah.
What happened?
Josh has never been into sports much. He was always a more sensitive boy in high school.
Yeah. When I was Jen and I dated, she probably talked about me. But you know, she was big into hockey, so I was into hockey then, and now I'm not so much anymore.
God,
She mentioned your sister and your mom a lot, but I don't know that we've talked a lot about you. Yeah.
Oh,
it's good to meet you.
Great to meet you. Yeah.
Oh no! I think another raccoon died in the wall.
Oh shoot!
Gosh. Does anyone else smell
no.
that? Oh.
I smell that too, Mom. That's weird.
I'm also smelling it.
I
That
definitely
stinks.
smell something.
Oh God!
Do you want me to call somebody,
Is that
Marianne?
is that Aaron? Aaron, is that you?
I don't think it's me.
It's
it
definitely
actually
not-
smells like it's coming from your bag. Did you maybe sit next to something stinky?
Sweetheart, did you accidentally pack a dead animal or something, sweetheart?
No, that can't possibly be my bag because I haven't done anything.
Oh my God, it's leaking. There's a stain at the bottom. It's
Oh,
leaking.
Joshua.
Oh, Joshua, this is tough.
On your father's memorial.
Oh no.
It's well, I'll just throw my bag away.
Josh, Caitlin F. returns 6 of your farts.
Oh my gosh, I gotta use the bathroom.
What is that, sweet?
What?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. I'll throw my bag away. I'll throw my bag away.
Oh, you stained the floor. It stained the
I'm sorry,
tile.
Mom. Oh, she returned 6 of my farts. Son of a bitch.
All right, guys, listen up. There's no easy way to say this. The New York Times is coming to do a profile on Slobber. And I don't think...
Yes!
Yeah! Hell yeah!
We did it!
Sounds like nasty little news to me, Chief.
Ooh.
I know that we are all kind of the same mind here, but based on the email that I got from the New York Times, it did not seem like it was going to be a positive thing. So that's what I brought you here to talk about, just to try and maybe make some subtle changes while they're here. Just to,
should we send them some snarts?
Oh, yeah. Send them some snarts.
Get them some snarts. I don't see what the big deal is. It seems like a lot of women are making a shit ton of cash on this app off of guys.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like every woman is dunking on every man. And
Guys
we're getting
are spending
not a lot of
upwards
hookups.
to hundreds of dollars on fucking farts to send to girls, and they're sending them right back, and they're getting money right in their bank account. Is that what they're here about? I mean, I don't get it.
Well, I think that if I agree with you fellas, and I think if we kind of charge in by saying that we sort of secretly modeled ourselves after sort of an OnlyFans to give women the power, I think that's a really good angle to stick with, Chris. I think that's a good idea.
It's like a metaverse, you know. It's like it's directly linked to people's bank accounts, and they can buy these. We just had a woman out of Tampa return a stinky prosthetic arm to a man, made $3,800.
There's no way this could be a negative story.
They're in control.
It's all the women just returning disgusting, stinky items to desperate men.
We get to be gross and nasty in the office. They get to make a lot of money off it. I love it.
I think that's a great angle, gents. I think what they're most worried about is that no women work here. So I think that could be
bullshit.
Don't get Brian started.
I hate that
Don't
shit.
get Brian started.
I hate that shit. Oh my God.
Brian, what were you just telling me? What were you just listening to on that Rogan podcast?
Oh, yeah, Brian.
Dude, this came up on Rogan the other day, all right?
Yeah.
We are a small business, okay? When we grow bigger and women actually want to work here, that's fine. But we are providing a service where women are making buku bucks off a guy's stinky-ass sadness, and I don't see what the problem is just because there's not a woman who works here. I can't get a woman to want a job here. This place fucking sucks. From the outside, working here, it sounds awful.
Yeah.
But you got to work here for a couple weeks. Then you discover, oh, this place progressive.
Plus, Brian was telling me, Brian made a great point. He said, when you think about, like, everyone wants to attack white men right now, but when you think about what white men have built in this country.
Right.
Right.
And plus, what does it even mean to be white, you know?
Yeah.
There's, like, there's 7 different kinds of, like Rogan was saying, there's 7 different types of white.
7 types of white, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so it's like, you know, it just feels like when the target is always on your fucking back, you know?
Right.
It's just like...
And then you create a company like Slobber, which is doing great work.
It's women.
Very
this
progressive.
is great work for women.
It's very progressive. It's very feminist. And then people come at it, like New York Times coming in here, fake news, actually.
You for saying
Oh, fake news.
Yeah,
I agree.
See, and chaps, I agree with you too, but you know, we can't say that when they're
If
here.
they walk in here and accuse me of being anything less than a feminist progressive, I will shout fake news.
Yeah.
Feminism itself is bullshit. It's like, what does it mean to be a feminist? Like, there is no more honorable thing for a man to do than to send a woman he doesn't know a fart.
Agreed. If you can't fart in front of your partner, then you shouldn't be together.
That's
so
what it's all
might
about.
As well start farting at the beginning. I'm with you.
It's basically sending one of your first farts on the first date to see if they're okay with you farting in front of each other, and if they're not, they send it back. They make $5 off this guy. for his fart. It's not making fucking sense. Fake news.
You know what, Brian? I want you to be the first person to be interviewed. Is that okay?
Hi, this is Ezra Klein. I'm still on the line.
Oh, we've been on... I thought they were coming in.
Yeah, we were. I was speaking to your boss, Paul, and we were discussing a time that might work, and I think he thought he hung up, and then...
I do apologize, Ezra.
It's okay.
Where are you, buddy?
We're recording. This is a live daily, so this has actually all been.
Oh God. Oh.
I've been guest hosting the daily, so this is a live daily.
I've never heard of a live daily. How does that work?
I feel good about everything we've said in the last 5 minutes. So.
Martha K. returned to fart. Oh, can you guys hold on 1 second? I gotta take this.
See, this is what I mean. Martha K just made $5 off of Ezra freaking Klein. We are progressive feminists.
Hey Bruce, hey, can you come in here real quick?
Yeah, what's going on, Todd?
Can you take your head off? Take your head off for me. I want to talk to you just about some of the stuff, some of the comings and goings around the park.
I don't know if I feel comfortable taking my head off, but if you're telling me this is a safe space and no one's gonna identify me, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'm telling you as your boss, you can take it off. What is rule number 1, Bruce?
Sorry, don't take your head off.
1?
You said it. That's why I asked.
A kid could have walked in here and seen your fucking head.
That's why I explicitly asked for permission to remove the head from the top of the castle, which
God, right? I'm fucking God. No, I'm your manager. You don't take the head off until you cash out, okay? Until you cash out for the day, the head stays on. Little kid walks in here, he sees Pooh's body on some ugly-ass dome. Are you fucking kidding me, Bruce?
You can't see this, but I'm flipping you off right now.
Because you got your paws on. Look, if a kid ever sees an anthropomorphic character from the Disney universe, we could be sued. Do you understand?
Yes. Why am I here?
Their innocence is gone.
What was the point of this? Is this a test?
Well,
did I pass or fail?
It's always a test. It's always a test, Bruce. It's always a test. Okay? Keep your fucking head on. Don't make me fucking tell you again. You keep your fucking head on at all costs. All right? When 9/11 happened, all 13 people kept their fucking heads on the whole day. All right? The whole fucking day, pretty people in the park. I made people keep their heads on all the way during 9/11. You hear me? Your head never comes off.
Nothing in this world means more to me than the Walt Disney Corporation and the keeping the imagination alive for these children. And the fact that you don't see that, so much so that you're gonna bring me in here and put me through tests every single day of the week.
I didn't bring you in here to put you through it.
It seems like you did.
I brought you in here to talk to you about a disciplinary action.
Well, then talk to me about that and stop fucking testing.
Okay, it's come to my attention that you worked 2 weeks while you were COVID positive.
I had the mask on. I was fine.
There is a meme right now going around TikTok of COVID poo. There's a COVID poo meme going around TikTok. All right? And worse yet, Bruce. Worse yet, do not interrupt me, Bruce. Worse yet, there's video of you taking your fucking head off to cough. All right, I got COVID poo, and he's got his fucking head off coughing into a bush shaped like fucking Buzz Lightyear. All right, I gotta go fucking explain that to the Imagineers. That I got a fucking COVID poo coughing into a Buzz Lightyear bush. Are you fucking kidding me, Bruce?
I think, in the words of Winnie the Pooh, oh bother.
Okay, that's pretty good. That is pretty good.
That's why you hire me.
You're right. Look, we're bumping you up to $8.50.
Babe, come let's get a picture with Pooh Bear. Hey, buddy, can I?
Oh bother! Oh bother!
Yeah, that's it. Hey, babe, come here.
Talking.
Yeah, he talks.
Oh,
I think they just got a button in there or some shit that they push. Hey, I'll just set it up on the tripod here. We'll do one with I'll do one with me and Pooh, and then we'll get one with the three of us. Bless you. Bless you. Oh my gosh.
That hit my arm.
Ooh, Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear with a little cold.
Is Pooh Bear sick?
He's
Just
fine.
a little cold.
I think
Just
he's got a little
cold for Winnie the Pooh.
What? He's getting on his knee and talking directly to me.
I don't think they're supposed to talk. Darren, I don't think they're supposed to talk.
They can talk. They're thinking whatever, you know.
Who's Darren, the dad or the boy?
I don't know who I don't know who this kid is. This is some random kid.
Yeah.
Oh, are you lost?
No.
Are you lost, young one?
No, my parents wanted to ride Magic Mountain, so I've just been hanging out.
Your parents sound stupid because Magic Mountain's not a ride offered here.
Okay, is there like a cast member we could talk to about?
Yes, I'm a cast member, Winnie the Pooh.
Hey, let me talk. Can I talk to you about this?
What did
Yes.
you? I did.
Get it?
Are you talking to me or
Yeah, I'm talking to. No, I'm talking to you, Pooh.
Okay, back off, lady. What's up, Darren?
Wondering if what it would cost me to get in that suit for an hour, and just I want to propose again to my wife. This is where I proposed to her years ago here, and I want to do it again, but I want to surprise her. So I'm wondering, and it has to be in the Winnie the Pooh suit because she's into.
Darren,
the
come on, we have a
pantsless shit.
fast pass. Let's
No,
Hold
calm
on,
down, calm down, lady. I'm handling
Hey,
this.
why don't you relax for a second?
Why don't you relax? I'm Winnie the goddamn Pooh.
I understand that. I'm trying to make a deal with you here.
Okay.
I'm willing to offer you. What do you make? $8.50 an hour on a good
$8.50
day.
an hour.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm willing to give you. I don't know, $600 to let me wear that suit for an hour.
Oh, bother. You can keep the suit. Here you go.
Okay, well, I don't want to keep the suit.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God!
Oh, no. A man lives inside of Winnie the Pooh. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Oh, Bruce, get in here.
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh my God. Well, for starters, a kid got left at the park, pretty much told you his whole story. His parents left him here, and you got him sick.
I don't see how that's my problem. Like, I was going to help the kid, and then this guy cut me off.
Yeah, that guy had pink eye. Now all 9 of my poos are out sick with fucking pink eye, all right? I don't have a fucking poo to count on this week, all right? We had to get the fucking suit dry cleaned because everyone's getting fucking pink eye from the poo head. You understand, Bruce? And it's on you. That guy had pink eye, all right? And he used the toilet as poo. And the suit was so big because he used the public bathroom. He didn't use one of the mascot bathrooms. He couldn't shut the door all the way. So now there's a TikTok meme of poo and pink eye poo. All right? And I'm fucking dealing with that.
It doesn't seem like my problem. I wasn't the one who had pink eye or the one who pooped in the suit.
All right. Fine. Not your problem. So you're officially relinquishing any responsibility. You're saying I had nothing to do with this?
I had nothing to do with that, and it sounds like to
great,
me...
because you know what? DreamWorks just called, and guess what the new fucking CGI poo movie is?
I don't know.
He gets fucking pink eye, baby, and I'm making all the cash money now because you got nothing to do with it, right?
When did the rights to poo revert to DreamWorks?
What do you mean, when did they revert to DreamWorks?
I thought poo was a Disney property. I thought everything
is that? Oh, yeah, you're right. What did I say, DreamWorks?
You said DreamWorks.
What's the...
You're
Pixar.
drunk.
I meant Pixar.
You're drunk.
It doesn't matter. I'm making the matter.
You're drunk. I can smell the breath of you, and it's drunk alcohol breath is what I'm smelling.
Sorry, who did you say you were here looking to... You said you had a meeting with somebody here?
Yeah, Miss Dr. DreamWorks. Where is he?
Dr. DreamWorks?
Well, I assume the guy who started DreamWorks is a doctor, so where's Dr. DreamWorks? I gotta talk to him.
There's no Dr. DreamWorks. There's the CEO, or there's head of Dreams, is what he's called. You're looking to talk to the head of Dreams?
I'll talk to the head of Dreams, please.
Okay. Do you have an appointment, or are you just... I'm sorry, you need to back away from my desk. Your suit smells like absolute shit.
You can clearly see who I am, right?
Yeah, you're dressed up as Winnie the Pooh.
Okay,
but...
so are you telling me now that Winnie the Pooh needs an appointment to see Dr. DreamWorks? What was his name? COO of Dreams?
It's Mr. Dreams. You can call him
Mr. Dreams?
Yeah.
You're telling me Winnie the Pooh needs an appointment?
I
am. Ooh, I like that.
Katie L. sniffed your fart.
Oh, give me 1 second here.
Oh, dang. I thought that was mine. Shoot.
No. Ooh, she sniffed it. That's actually great.
That's good.
I got a date.
That's putting money back in your pocket. Finally.
Yeah, that's great. I get my $5 back and I get a date.
Oh, my God.
Finally, something for the white guy. Am I right?
Yes. Yes, brother. That's what I'm talking
Bruce,
about.
can you get into my office, please?
Yes. What?
Look, man. I don't care. You're not on my payroll anymore, but you can't keep the suit, and you certainly can't start making a new TikTok meme, white nationalist Pooh Bear. All right? I got a 10-minute video of you at DreamWorks HQ complaining about the plight of a white man. The one fucking time you leave the Pooh Bear head on, you pop off that white men got it fucking tough in this country. All right?
Todd, can I ask you something?
What?
Are you a white man?
There are 7 types of white man.
Yeah, Rogan. That's a Roganism for sure. But let me ask you, are you one of the 7?
Yes, I'm one of the 7.
Okay, is our times tough for you in America right now?
Look, that's neither here nor there. I don't even want to get into it. When you are Pooh, you have no opinions on race, okay? Race does not exist in the Pooh universe.
Race does exist in the Pooh universe. It's a rat race for Winnie the Pooh to get honey every day into that tummy. You know what I'm talking about?
God.
You got these bees
I heard
and
the rant.
heffalumps.
I heard the rant about how we're giving away too much honey to people who aren't like us. Verbatim. Too much honey being given to people who aren't like us.
Well, you know what?
All right, I gotta explain why Pooh Bear is complaining that there's too much. The government's giving away too much honey to people who aren't like us.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Are you Winnie the Pooh? The Pooh Bear? The white nationalist Pooh Bear? Yes, I'm Winnie the Pooh. Oh, bother. I represent the piglet. I represent the piglet establishment for little pigs. And we just wanted to say we are very big fans of yours, Golly. And we just it's an honor for us to meet you. It's me and my other friends over here. We're all very small piglets. And,
yeah.
Well,
Pooh Bear.
It's great to meet some like-minded people in this park.
It's so nice to meet some like-minded people, and it sounds like maybe you could head up some kind of revolution against the man who runs the park, and perhaps we can get something.
Pooh Bear can see that you're all good little stinky, dirty little piggies. And Pooh Bear likes to speak for the little guy, so of course Pooh Bear will. In fact, I'm going on Joe Rogan's podcast this weekend.
All right, now we got a great guest here today. I'm really excited to talk to him. Real open-minded guy. You know, he's not somebody who's going to kind of stick to the, conventional wisdom of the experts. So, Pooh, we got Pooh Bear here. Pooh, how you doing, buddy?
Good, Joe, good. Thanks for having me today. Happy to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get into it, do you mind if I push my new line of cannabis honey?
Absolutely. I swear by the stuff.
It comes in a liquid form, it comes in a goo form, it also comes in a hard form. 3 different ways to get your honey into your body, but also
it's chock full of gastrometallics, and that's what you're gonna need for your platelets. Okay.
Yeah.
90% of people out there have inadequate platelets. Okay, so this gastroponotoxics. That's what's gonna pop up those platelet counts, and that's what you're gonna need when you hit the gym, when you need that extra kick of energy, okay? And that's all found in that.
I love you so much.
Jessica just shit on your face.
Oh, that's mine. Excuse me.
Oh man, nice. Sounds like you made $20.
Yeah, I got a dirty little poopy on my face. Hang on, let me shit back on.
Hold on 1 second, Pooh Bear. I got my other guest here, Kevin Spacey.
Hey, Joe, how are you? Trent, Nia, that was so much fun. Thank you so much for being our first guest for our month of love. Yes, it was great to have you.
For having us.
Wonderful to be back. Love the podcast.
So damn funny. Slobber, man. So that's $1 million idea for.
We gotta get in on it.
For somebody, for not us, but for somebody.
Yeah. Please take that idea, run with it.
Yeah, please take that idea, run with it, turn it into something, and credit us very low in the comments. Do y'all have anything coming up, or you're doing anything you'd like to plug in our little plug section here at the end? Anything happening?
Nia, do you want me to do what I said I was gonna do?
Yeah,
okay.
Trent kind of had the rundown earlier of stuff to plug.
Great. Nice. I have 5 items I would like to plug.
Oh, God.
All right, here we go.
No, it's brief. First, I think if you're a big Beach Boys fan, or if you're looking to get into the Beach Boys, Nia is an absolute Beach Boys freak, so you should follow her on Instagram at Nia Demilio, or is it Nia.Demilio?
I think it's Nia_Demilio.
Just look up Nia Demilio, because not only does she post Beach Boy content all the time, and slowly over the course of our relationship, she has really morphed me into a big Beach Boys fan. But if you ask her on Instagram DM for a personalized Beach Boys playlist that can be your gateway into the Beach Boys, she will do that for free because she loves the Beach Boys.
Wow. I'll do it for both of you if you want.
Yes. Number 2, something. Okay, you should send Nia a DM. She'll give you the songs. Number 2, Nia and I also do a podcast together that we started, I think probably like a month or 2 after we were on your podcast last year. But it's a part of the Trident Network, which is run by some Chicago people. It's called the Tournament Podcast, and every week we put different pop culture stuff into a tournament, and then our listeners vote what the winner is, and then we reveal the winner. So if you're interested in that type of stuff, please listen to that. We've been off since Christmas.
I enjoy following it on Instagram too.
Yes, thank you.
We try to have fun.
Yeah, we try to have fun over there. So that came back. If this comes out Tuesday, this came back yesterday. So now's as good as a time as ever to get in on the ground floor of the Tournament Podcast. You can follow us at The Tourney Pod on everything. Number 3, I also do another.
This is out of control.
It is. I also do another podcast on the Trident Network. That's also a Twitch show that I'm hoping this year both Tim and Dan will be guests on. It is an improv show. It is called I Love Improv with Trent Dozier. It is hosted by me, Trent Dozier, and it's about how I love improv. And there's more discussion about improv theory, I guess, than this podcast, but there's also fun improv to be done.
Always love talking improv theory.
Love to talk improv.
So that's something to look forward to in February also. And then lastly, or last 2 things, Cam and I, previous guest of the show, Cam Hurt, we do actually have a live show coming up, COVID permitting. We'll see. February 24th. Tickets are not on sale yet, but it's actually, by the time this goes up, tickets might be on sale. But it's at the Lyric Hyperion in LA, which is like one of my favorite theaters, and they just came back. And it's going to be a variety show with stand-up and characters and all that cool stuff. Improv, of course. Cam and I will be doing improv. We love improv.
Nice.
And finally, if you are in Chicago and you have not yet seen a Fudge live show, you gotta do it, especially on the nights, that Fudge and Superhuman play together. Fudge and Superhuman are 2 of my 5 premier Chicago improv teams. I think there's more than that, but those are the 5 that I love.
That is the best plug session you've ever had. Not just because you plug Fudge, but just because you were so organized and ready for it.
We're definitely gonna cut out 3 or 4 of those.
Yeah, cut what you need to. You know?
When Damien does the show, he can't even remember his Twitter. So that is great. Thank you, Trent. That was great. We really appreciate it, man. Thanks for the shout out there. Nia, anything to add? Do you have anything you want to add?
No.
Any shows you're into? A show people should check out?
I'm watching Euphoria and I'm loving it.
Okay.
Nice.
But yeah, for real, if you ever want to talk about the Beach Boys, you could DM me.
We got the Beach Boys plug. All right, great. Well, I'll give a quick plug here. I'm going to quickly shout out The Righteous Gemstones on HBO. I've been watching it. This last week's episode, well, this will come out 2 weeks ago, but the BJ baptism episode features Tim Baltz, who's a former Chicago improviser, was one of the guys that I grew up just like absolutely idolizing and loving in improv, and it is so funny. It is like one of the funniest episodes of TV. It's so many things. Like the whole show's great. Check out The Righteous Gemstone on HBO. I love it. It's like my favorite show on TV right now. Tim, anything to add?
Yes, thank you, Dan. I have started doing some streaming on Twitch, so if you're into video games, watching video games, playing video games, just chatting in general, I'll be on there playing games. Twitch.tv/ThirstTrapTim. And I'm on there being bad at games, and today I had a huge tech hiccup, but we're going to get there. It's going to be great. So check that out. Yeah, Trent, Nia, thank you so much for being on the show.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, guys. We always love seeing you. Always love playing with you. That was such a fun show.
It was a blast.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, happy V-Day. Huge. Well, not V-Day. That's the wrong thing. Okay.